So I'm on the Taluna circuit here in O'Reilly's in Lamington National Park, and as you can see, I've come across the first little waterfall here. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's a stunning little waterfall nevertheless. So yeah, my composition here is this log here and just the waterfall, some dead trees up the top. I'm taking 2 exposures, one for the light in here. I have got an ND filter and polarizers. They're not on the camera at the moment, so I'll talk you through what I'm going to do and just take a shot, move around, and then move to the next waterfall. As you can see, where my camera's set up down here, I've got this log. It's protruding across or coming out from the right hand side of the frame, and then the waterfall. I'll see if that works. If not, I'll move around this side of the waterfall and take another shot. It's a little bit glary, but I'll try it without my polarizer on, and then I'll do a shot with the polarizer. So like I said before, I'm taking 2 exposures and I'll probably blend them. I'm doing one for the water itself, see what texture I like coming down, and then one for the actual sort of little basin in here. There's some side light coming on the green trees here, a little bit of light hitting the actual water itself. So we'll see how that goes, and yeah, after I take a pic, I'll post it up and tell me what you think. Thanks. So yeah, I've made it to the second waterfalls here, and again, I don't know the name of it. I'll put it up when I find out. I did know it because I've been here before. So yeah, pretty amazing waterfall, this one. As you can see, we're a good, probably, I don't know, 10k into the walk. Bit of a hectic walk. I've taken this picture before, but I'll take another one. It's a fairly simple composition. From where I'm standing is where I'm going to take the photo. You can't quite see it. I'll pull this little branch back, but you can see the log. That kind of, it's an iconic shot, this waterfall. There's a stump or a log that's been washed in there from a storm or something. So I'll probably set my camera up here where I'm vlogging now, and take a couple of shots. Yeah, and I'll post it up after, and yeah, tell me what you think. So yeah, this is where I had the vlogging camera, and I've moved it and put my shooting camera here. Don't need any polarizers in here. You use the polarizer to cut the glare off the rocks, but I actually like that. It's open here, there's a lot of light coming in, but as I said, it's a real cloudy day. It's just using that light, so I don't need any sort of any filter. I'm currently at 1.3 seconds shutter speed, ISO 100, and I'm at f11. It's fairly tight sort of composition here. It's not, the waterfall's not too far away from where I am. So I'll take a horizontal, and I might switch to a portrait, and I'll see which one works best. But fairly simple shot, easy. Absolutely amazing in here again. I'm sweating because, like I said, we've probably done about 10k slog in here so far, maybe more. We've got about another 8k to 6k to get out of here. We've still got another waterfall, the one we've actually come to take, the main one. So I'll take a shot there and we'll punch on there. So I've actually quickly just switched it to portrait mode. Way better composition. Got all this lush green foliage down below here, and natural all of the waterfall and the back waterfall. It looks really good, so I'm real happy with that. So yeah, I'm still shooting at the same setting as I was before, and yeah, take one more shot and let's get on with it. Let's do it. So we made it. Charlhan Falls. Haven't had much rain here lately, so it's not as much water as I'd like coming over the falls right now. I have been here once before previously, and this, as you can see in the foreground here, the track cuts back. It was nearly impossible to cross. It was knee-deep water. So yeah, I'm going to take some photos and get into it. So I've just come back up, down from the waterfall a bit. Whoa, hanging on to some rocks here. Not much water, unfortunately, and I'm going to fall over. So I've just come down. There's a big boulder here, some yellow leaves leading up. It's not an ideal shot. I'm going to move around, but this is my first shot. I'll probably take some closer ones. I've got a polarizer on. The sunlight is beaming through here at the moment and sort of blowing all those highlights out on the rock. So I've just moved my polarizer. Sort of darkens that back area. And see what's going on. Highlights are flipping. Yeah, still at ISO 100. I'm at f-stop 18 because it's quite light in here, and 1.3 second shutter speed. So now the sun's really hitting it, and I'll move on. I'll post the pictures up as I go along, saying which composition you think's better. I might even chuck one up I did previously here with a lot of water, and then you can compare the two. Yeah.
The image I captured, as you can see, no water, well, not much water at all flowing over the rocks. And in the next image I show, which was taken about a year ago, a completely different outcome, and just a far better image with water flowing over it.
So yeah, this is my next composition over here. I've got my camera set up. I've got these dead logs. You can see here, and I'm looking up. I might cut half the waterfall out. I might just focus on the middle part here. Yeah, the sun's sort of peeking through the clouds now. So I'm using that, like I said, that the polarizer on there, because once the light hits those black rocks, as you can see now, it really puts a shine on it, and you can cut that back with your polarizer. So yeah, I'll wait. If I wait a few seconds, the sun dips behind the cloud. It's really good. So I'm just going to wait before I take a shot. Or if you have a problem with all your highlights blowing out, you don't have a filter. So I highly recommend just getting a polarizer if you want to do. If you want to get into waterfall photography, landscape waterfalls. So it does help you. Something you can't put in post-process after is a polarizer effect. Once you've taken the shot, that's it. So it's always good to invest with a polarizer. The sun's really beaming out at the moment. I can see it straight above me. Wait a bit. Yeah, so after this waterfall, we've got a bit of a slog back to the car. Probably another 6k walk. And when I say we, me and my 11-year-old son actually did this. So all around, I think it's 18-kilometre walk. I don't know what you're thinking. Easy for a guy who's built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but to be honest, yeah, it's a hard slog. Even for my 11-year-old son. So kudos to him. He was doing all the B-roll, helping me out. So carrying all your gear in here, your extra tripod, your extra camera, your water, your snacks, and yeah, you're carrying like 10, 11 kilos on your back as well. Not that good. And it's a Sunday in here, and we've probably passed, I don't know, what, 2 people? So it's not, although it's a popular waterfall, it's kind of a hard walk, so not many people do it. Well worth it. Once you get a bit of rain, I'd recommend coming in here. Just be careful of leeches, they're everywhere. So, again, I'll take this shot, and I'll probably work another one somewhere. And I'll see what the time is, because we have to get out here before dark. That's where sleeping here tonight. 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon, so give us a good hour and a half, 2 hours to get out of here. Perfect. And there's a cafe at O'Reilly, so we'll probably get some food. And yeah, that sun's still hitting this rock and log, as you can see. So I'll just wait, and mozzies everywhere in here. And yeah, see how we go. So I'm shooting portrait mode, F10, 1.3 seconds, ISO 100. Now it's really dark in here. Once that sun goes, it gets dark in here again. So you can play around with your shutter speed if you want. ISO I always keep it 100, just for the most dynamic range from the camera. F.10, I'm quite close to everything here, as you can see. And I'll take another one. Might open it up a bit more. And I'll see what that looks like. It's not bad. Highlights are clipping a bit, so always a good idea to bring your histogram up on your camera so you can see your highlights and your shadows. The good thing about big megapixel DSLRs like my Nikon here is shadows you can bring out. So I'll try to clip a bit of the shadows, but highlights, once you start clipping highlights, yeah, it's not good news. So I'm just turning my polarizer a bit and glare off take another shot. And once I've taken a shot too, I'll zoom in, make sure that everything in the frame is sharp. And that's sharp. Yes. So I might there's all these things flying in my head, I don't know what the hell they are, but might move around, take one more shot and get out of here. So just a few tips. If you want to do landscape waterfall photography, invest in a polarizer filter, a circular polarizer filter, sorry. You put it on the front of your lens and you twist it so you can see through where it's cutting through the black in the rocks, the shine. And also, please don't shoot in JPEG. I didn't walk 18 kilometers today to shoot in JPEG, shoot in RAW, and edit your photos in Lightroom. Even if you learn basic Lightroom skills, you want to shoot in JPEG, just by a point and shoot. Shoot in RAW, bring all the shadows I might have lost in the shot, drop some of the highlights, things like that. You just can't do with JPEG, and those are probably the two big tips or points I could give you in waterfall landscape photography. Is definitely those two. Circular polarizer, learn to shoot in RAW. To shoot in RAW, you're going to have to learn to use some sort of software just to drop some highlights, bring some shadows out. All you have to do, maybe a little bit of contrast, and yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. Smash the like button. Please subscribe if you like this. I'm going to do more. And the reason I'm doing, sorry, I just pointed this out, you'll notice I'm doing a lot of rainforest photography right here at the minute in the Gold Coast, or Australia, Southern Hemisphere. We're moving into summer. We're not getting those amazing sunrises and sunsets. Then normally towards April, May, start doing those. Plus we don't have daylight savings in Queensland, so the sun is up at about 4:30 in the morning. So to get to a sunrise location, you'd have to leave at 3:30, 4 a.m. and I'm not too keen on doing that. Whereas in the summer, the the autumn and winter time, sun comes up about 6:30, which is a lot more manageable. But I'll do a location sunrise for the Gold Coast probably in the next vlog, and where to shoot if you're ever on the Gold Coast, best spot. So yeah, once again, thanks a lot, and we're about to hike out of here, which is playing on our minds a bit, but we'll get there. Alright, thanks. See ya.